evening, everyone. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? All right. Good stuff.
Yeah, all right. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to Energy Events. It's the 17th of November, 2021. I'm Rashawn Diwani, Capital's media host and presenter. Without further ado, welcome to LimKopi. Yeah, when I say Lim, can y'all say Lim?
Kopilim!
Awesome. That's what's up. So is LimKopi? I actually had to Google it yesterday, right? Lim means drink, Hokkien. Kopi means coffee in Malay, right? So basically, it just means having a chat over coffee. Maybe a coffee martini. I don't know. It's up to the individual. It's all good, right? It's Wednesday. So tonight's topic is health protection or wealth accumulation, right? Which would you prioritize? Tonight, we're going to find out. Isn't that right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. And we've got all of y'all, our millennial colleagues, to help us find out. So without further ado, let's introduce our speakers. Chester, the guy who just said yes, he's got some cool shades on, cool little haircut going on. He's been with Phillip Capital for 3 years. How's your day, Chester?
Yep. Today is good. Everything is perfect.
What are you drinking, man?
Sorry?
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking water.
Hey, man, me too. That makes two of us, buddy. Maybe after we'll get a drink. I don't know. Next up.
Sounds good.
Cool. Good one. Vince, what's up, man? You're the relationship manager with Phillip Capital, 4 years. Is that right?
Yes, thanks, Ross. I have some vodka here. Just kidding.
Oh, wow. You're right to the chase, buddy. Good on you. Cool.
Yeah, so,
All right.
so I've been here about 4 to 5 years with Phillip Capital, and I'm doing wealth management for the clients, managing their insurance and investment portfolio.
Cool. What kind of vodka is that?
It's Russian vodka.
Right, of course. All vodka, I like it, buddy. I like it. Cool.
No, it's just
Next
water.
up, it's just water. Oh, man.
Oh.
You were taking it higher. I was expecting Natalie to say I just did like 10 shots, but it's all good. No worries. There we go. We got a little bit of a giggle. She's in business development, right, Natalie?
Yep. Yeah. So I'm also drinking tequila.
Oh,
Wow.
I see. No, this is not LimKopi anymore. This is Lim turned up, right? Lit. We're gonna call this Lim It's Lit from now on. I like it. Yen Yi, how are you? You're a dealer.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You're not drinking anything. The sounds of it.
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Wow. We gotta figure out how they can pay us for that. That was like a brand endorsement right there. Cool. All right. So I'd like to thank everyone who's joined us virtually as well. Let's give them all a round of applause. Woo! Good stuff. I hope y'all got a drink, water, vodka, Starbucks, whatever else you'd like to endorse. Whoever's paying you to do it, drink it. So let's jump right in. There's a live question. We've got 3 questions, right? And a Q&A at the end of the session. So if you've got questions, wait till the end. And with each question, we've got a poll. So let's start with the first question. Let's take it away. Where is it? I'm supposed to be reading it off somewhere. It is. Somebody sent me a text with the first question. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I was looking at show up. Insurance versus investment. All right, so I'm guessing it's just a statement type thing. Which one is better? Which was the first financial product you bought? Insurance or investment? So there's a poll. Let's get into the poll, guys. The audience can, click on which one's better. And then, okay, there we go. Poll's coming up. So when we see what the results are then we'll let the cast members take it away. Maybe I have an opinion too. I actually haven't bought any of those financial products, but it's all good. Maybe I will once I find out more. So
Ross,
what is
maybe you can come and see me at the office.
Yeah, there you go,
Yeah.
buddy. Because now we know each other.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe we'll have to drink vodka. Cool. So we'll share the poll details shortly, but what do you guys say? You guys ready to jump in and tell us more? Which one's better? Which one contributes to the overall question, right? Wealth accumulation, or which is it? Health protection or wealth accumulation? Which would
Yep,
you
I could
prioritize?
actually share my views first because as you guys knows, if you guys actually seen the past our webinar series, I'm 28. So basically, right, I'm still in the stage of either I'm struggling, not say struggling, I'm choosing between like wealth or health first. So as in back in my early days when I was in secondary school, I actually had this tuition teacher. So he actually told me that when health is absent, wealth became useless. I didn't actually
Right,
listen that until now. Until I think until like 2 3 years ago, all I thought was making money, putting investment, getting my returns over time. So all in all, my first product I actually bought or invested in was some stocks. I didn't actually manage to get any like life insurance and all, or
right.
even any plans. So I'm building towards it. So I've gotten all my insurance ready before I actually move on to investment. I mean, both are very essential to us. One is to increase your wealth over the long term.
Right.
The other one is to really protect your family and myself to
Yeah.
actually continue the similar standard of life. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. So you're saying you want to keep everything that you've done in the past consistent with what you're doing now, and investing in a financial product is the way to help you do that.
yep. So I actually regretted to get my investment ready first
Uh-huh.
before my health insurance. I actually put wealth before health, but that's not the case. I think for my case, I realized that health is literally wealth.
Right.
Yep.
Fantastic. I like the way you made that rhyme so well as well. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Chester. We've actually, I believe we have the results for the audience for the next two questions. If you'd like to join in the poll, there is a link, the Slido poll link. So just click on that. Tell us what you think. I'm trying to rhyme too. And do we have the results right now? Let's see. There are no active polls at the moment. Vince, would you like to add on to that, what Chester was
Sure.
saying?
Sure. Thanks, Ross. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I just want to add on to what Chester shared with us, because many of the time, we are young, we just start out working. Most of us want to actually go for wealth accumulation first. Maybe invest in stocks, invest in a unit trust to grow our wealth first, so that we are able to accumulate more funds for our upcoming goals like wedding, buying a house, buying our first condo,
Right,
right? Yeah.
right.
So I'm actually very glad that my first job was as an insurance agent. Yeah.
I see.
So that actually allowed me to actually plan my insurance first, which gave me a very stable foundation to my wealth portfolio. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're a football team fan, you can't win the game with just Ronaldo, right? Because Ronaldo only scores the goal, right? So who is the person defending the goalpost? Yeah, that is David De Gea, right? He guards the goalpost, yeah, very well. Yeah. So the defense is your insurance in the portfolio. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I
So
like that
maybe
analogy. It's a good metaphor. Go on.
yeah. So maybe I just put a question to everyone. Do you know what's the most important piece of insurance that you all should buy first? In the whole insurance portfolio.
I don't know. Please let us know. Enlighten us.
Okay, that would be your hospitalization plan.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're just paying a small amount, like for a young people like us, we're all millennials, right?
Right.
Uh, yeah, I hope so. Yeah. So you're just paying a small premium, like around $200-300 a year, and then you're covered fully for medical expenses up to 1 million or 2 million coverage.
Wow,
If
that's
anything
incredible.
unexpected happens, we are covered. Yeah.
I see. Okay. So we've got the, thank you so much, Vince. We've actually got the poll results in. The first financial product you purchase would be investment. 56%, and that beats insurance, which is 44%. Do you guys have any comments on that? Any of the ladies, Yenny, Natalie?
Yeah, I think I can agree on that also because personally I also started with investment first before insurance. I think for me it was more on being not being open to insurance until I started working. So I think because I had that mindset, I was only more open to investment products at a younger age. Yeah, so I think I can also relate with most of the audience on that.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I think a big mistake that many youngsters, millennials make is that because right now we are healthy, so we don't prioritize insurance, and we tend to aim for the stars before we are even covered with the basic like insurance needs lah. So yeah, that's one thing to note.
Right. Okay. So the general consensus, and based on the poll, is that investment, beats insurance. Right. Great. We got a lot of nods. I'm with that. Cool. Okay. Fantastic. So what do you guys say? Ready for the next question?
Yep.
Fantastic. All right. I'm waiting for it. Let's see what it is.
I mean, well, we actually for the next question, right? I mean, I believe that our parents also do have this dilemma. For my parents, I don't think that they have adequate insurance also. So I don't. My parents are very traditional. So basically, they actually have this mindset of like they don't believe in insurance. I wonder, like any of you guys members here have the same experience from our parents. Like insurance is not that important. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a good segue into the next question. Everyone in the audience, please vote. The next question is the second question is for insurance. What was the first product you purchased? And the link, the options are hospitalization, critical illness, term life, whole life, personal accident, or endowment plan. I saw Vince nodding. Vince, please, you talked about hospitalization. Maybe you can run through these terms and explain what they are in more, specificity, if you don't mind.
Sure. Thanks, Ross. That's quite a couple of choices for the audience. Yeah. So I'll just generally explain. So hospitalization is to cover your hospital expenses if you're hospitalized. Critical illness, a lot of times the clients have the misconception that critical illness will actually pay for your hospitalization plan, pay for their treatment, the chemotherapy, all this, but actually it doesn't. It's paid for by the hospitalization plan. So critical illness actually helps to give you a lump sum of income if you're diagnosed with critical illness such as cancer, heart attack, or stroke, for example. These are the more commonly claimed CIs. Yep. So term life and whole life plans, they are quite similar, just that term life is a non-participating plan, which means that it does not have a cash value. So when you buy into a term plan, you're actually buying just for the insurance coverage, and you actually pay a smaller premium and amount yearly. Okay, but the whole life plan would be with the participating fund component, means that you pay a premium, and a portion of the premium goes into the insurance participating plan to give you some returns. Yep. Personal accident plans actually is to cover you for your if you are you met with some accidents and it's you need to be hospitalized. Yeah, so we cover for that claims. Yeah. Oops. Okay. And endowment plans is more for saving. Okay, for a certain goal such as your children's education or even longer. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks so much. I think we actually have the results in, if I'm not wrong. Hospitalization was voted 20%. Critical illness is 0%. Term life is 0%. Whole life insurance 40%. Personal accident 20%. And endowment plan 20%. It should show up on the screen. Sorry. So for the audience, please vote. We've got the third question coming up. So whole life came in at 40%, which means that the audience believes that that's the best type of insurance, right? Would you guys agree? Would you guys disagree? Earlier, Vince, you said that hospitalization beats out the rest, right? So please let us know Your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that the choices are quite evenly distributed. Yeah, seems
Yeah,
that everybody seems to have a one piece of the six choices.
except critical illness and term life. Those got 0%. Those were not popular choices at all. Right?
Yeah, it probably got to do with the premium as well. Because
I
it's
see.
it could go up to one, in the thousands. If you're looking for a sufficient level of coverage.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
I think another interesting topic is investment linked policies, ILP, because there are people who are very against the idea and some who like it. So just wanted to ask you guys, what do you all think of combining insurance and investment in one policy?
Uh, Natalie, that's a great question. I always get that from clients and also yeah, in seminars. Yeah. So ILP is actually a bundle of insurance and investment. Yeah. Uh, my opinion, yeah, my opinion is that it should be segregated. If you buy insurance, just use a term plan. Investment, you can go in ETFs, stocks, or unit trust. Yeah. Uh, the bundling together will create a lot of costs for the average consumer. Yeah. So if you are actually buying an ILP, one reason could be because you want to actually get insurance and investment together. Uh, in one plan. And also typically if you choose the right fund, ILP can potentially give more returns than a whole life plan per se. Yeah. But there's a lot of cost that comes with it. Due to the limit of this seminar, we'll just leave it as that. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my take on ILPs. Yeah. Yeah. So
Yourself
actually,
change. Oh, sorry. Go on.
yeah, I also bought ILP myself because I believe that before I sell anything, I must buy one myself to try. So
Right.
actually, ILP is it's a very huge lock-in for many years or so. If you surrender in the first 10 years, you could lose a lot of your cash policy value. Yeah. How about the rest of the cast? Have you all heard about ILPs or introduced ILPs? Yeah.
For the matter
I
of fact
think
that,
Yeah.
yep, yeah, you can go first.
Huh?
Yep, you can go first. You can go first.
For my
Ladies first, yeah.
Yep.
For my introduction to ILP, I think my parents have also been introduced that product. Also because I think they also don't really know what to invest in, and hence I think their financial advisor just introduced that product to them. But I think I also agree with Vince that because I think protection and growing your wealth is two different objectives, and so they shouldn't be linked together in that sense. So in my personal take is that I wouldn't really encourage ILP also. How about you, Chester?
Yep, same sentiments because I don't really like to mix my investment with insurance. So I believe it is two different spectrum. Although both are essential, but they must not be mixed. It's like oil and water; they cannot be mixed together. Yeah, that is what I think it is. But then how about Natalie?
I think depends on the way you see it lah. But it's true what you guys mentioned. I think a lot of people don't like the idea of how it's packaged into one policy. Just that now there's a new thing called this variable universal life insurance also, and a lot of these kind of policies lah. So some clients who are not very knowledgeable in this area, they might fall into the trap of thinking that it's better, just have one policy with both, but in actual fact, it's not really the case.
Gotcha. Awesome. All right. Any more comments from the cast?
Yes. I want to add on something, which is
Sure.
the ILPs typically have this thing called it varies from company to company, but it could come as an account maintenance fee or a policy administration fee. All these fees are actually levied on your policy, so it can go from around maybe 3.5% to 6% per annum. Yeah. So if the fund you're selecting is performing at 4-5%, and your charges are 6%, it's maybe you will not make a profit at all. Yeah. So these charges is very important because it can affect your policy value. So if you're considering to take a ILP, you should always look at these charges. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Many details involved. I actually have a question. I'm not too sure if it's. I'm pretty sure it's actually relevant. With COVID-19, did you see that people were choosing different insurance plans, different insurance products, like hospitalization over personal accident, that kind of thing?
Yes, Ross.
Yeah.
Actually, I receive a lot of inquiries. Yeah.
Okay.
Increased inquiries in hospitalization plans and critical illness. Yeah. People
Okay.
are starting to have the time to sit down and think about their insurance portfolio. People are also afraid, what if I get COVID? Will my insurance policy covered?
Right.
Yeah, these are the concerns that's coming on the client's mind.
Okay. Is there
Yeah.
something that you could suggest, like which is the right mix of, insurance products that you've been doing?
Um, I think insurance planning is very personal.
Right.
It needs to be
Case by case.
yeah, correct. So if you're comfortable, you can come and find me. I'll buy you coffee. Yep, and we can LimKopi.
We'll do a real. You're a funny guy, man. All right, cool, awesome. All right, let's bring up the third question. And no more comments, right, on this one? No, everybody, all good, cool. Vince and I have a coffee date coming up. That's exciting stuff. So let's read out the third question. Feel free to vote in the chat on the side. There's a Slido poll link. Feel free to poll to vote. Go for it. So, oh wow, everybody's already going straight in. The third question is for investment. What was the first product you purchased?
Wow, stocks is taking the lead. Yeah.
Yeah, that was quick. So there's stocks, unit trusts, robo advisory, endowment plan, ETF, and CFD at the bottom. Is that CFD? Is that CFD, Vince?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Cool. Okay. Um, anybody, please jump right in. Let us know what you would do, what you would advise. What's the haps? Vince, take it away, man.
All right. So actually, for me, my first investment was actually started at Philip Investor Center at the Toa Payoh branch. Yeah, I started my first brokerage account there, and back then I was just exposed to Singapore market. Um,
Right.
so what I was exposed to was REITs, which is the real estate investment trust. So this type of stocks actually
REIT,
give.
REIT. Is that right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for example, the office I'm in now is under Office REIT. Yeah. Below
Okay.
there is the Raffles City Shopping Center. So that's a retail REIT. Yeah. So I was exposed to this kind of counter because they actually give dividends to you every quarter.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So you get paid. Yeah. You are like a landlord, a small landlord. Yeah. So you
Oh
receive
great.
income from the stock. Yeah. Yeah.
Exciting.
So that was the first product I purchased. Yeah. Before I slowly move on to the overseas markets like US and Hong Kong. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Coffee's on you, Vince.
Surely.
That's my takeaway. Invest in stocks. Coffee's on the main man. Natalie, any thoughts?
I first started with robo advisory.
Okay.
So basically, you can start with a small capital, and then it's tailored to your own risk tolerance. And then you don't need to do your own research or monitor it every day as well. So it's very convenient. And then after I got more knowledge on finance, I started dabbling in stocks like a US market. So my risk appetite got a bit higher, but I still keep my robo advisory. So so that my portfolio is more balanced. There's like this stable part with robo advisory, and then maybe stocks sometimes it's more volatile. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So let's read out the results. Stocks 50%, robo advisory 25%, unit trust 13%, endowment plan 13%, and 0% for ETF and CFD. Natalie, you brought up an interesting point. You used the right terms there. Risk appetite, right? So based on the results, you still invest in robo advisory, but as your risk appetite grew, you invested in stocks. Which, looking at the poll, is what would you say most people do? Would you say that's the way to go, or how would you advise people to increase their risk appetite?
I think under robo advisory, it also comes with different risk categories. So I'm not saying that it's totally safe or it's very
Right.
high risk. Yeah, so it's actually still very much tailored to your own risk tolerance. So
Okay.
same as stocks, there are blue chip stocks or some meme stocks, which is higher risk. So I think it's totally up to the individual.
On a case by case basis,
Yeah.
sure. Yen Yi, Chester, any thoughts?
Yeah, I think for me personally, I also started with stocks first.
Mhm.
But I think I've been hearing a lot from the people around me that oh, they don't have time to study the market, they don't have yeah, basically don't have time. And hence also I have more and more friends being more interested in robo advisory and also unit trust because I think for unit trust is, I mean, the fund itself is managed by professional portfolio managers, and so in a way they feel like their investment is in safe hands because they don't really need to do much research on their side. Yeah. So for me, I think but for me, I started with so opposite from Natalie. I started with stocks first, then I slowly explored to robo advisory and unit trust. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Chester, you're up, buddy.
Yep. And for myself, right, basically the first plan I actually bought was an endowment plan, and I actually regretted it. It is because that right now where I'm at right now, I actually think that I could actually utilize the money better. I mean,
Mm.
although endowment give me a very comfortable growth, but then that was my intention back then, was to have a comfortable growth. But right now, I think that I could actually do more. So uh, young when I was young, I didn't know much about it. I just jumped into it. So for myself, my take is every day is a learning curve. So to me, I learn progress. So yep. But right now, on a recent trend, right, whereby as as you guys are talking to your friends and all, right, I realized that robo advisory has been one of the most uh hype topic to talk about. So people are starting to actually get into robo advisory. And for those who actually saw our last webinar, we do have a robo advisory. It's called the smart portfolio. Y'all could actually check it out on our website also. I think
Great.
being robo advisory, right, I mean, I do have one by myself. I think that I do not need to actually worry about my investment, and I still can actually get a higher returns, depending on the risk profile I actually put in. So I'm glad that I actually went through with robo advisory. Yeah, it actually helped me a lot also.
Awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it. I like that product placement right there, that little plug. Smart portfolio. That's what it's about, right? Great.
Yes.
All right. We've got a question from the audience. Somebody's 20 years old this year. Should he or she buy health insurance? What do you guys say? At that age, is it advisable?
I I think back into when I was 20 years old, right? If I could actually go back and tell myself uh, what I'm going to purchase, right? I would get a hospitalization plan.
A hospitalization plan.
Yes, that
Okay.
is the primary basis of what we should do in order to protect ourselves first.
Mm,
Yep.
okay. That's coming from Vince. Do you agree?
Yes, definitely. When we are young, generally we are of better health or in the pink of health. In this case, when we buy the insurance, we have no exclusion. We are covered fully. Yeah. So
Right.
I definitely encourage him or her to buy this particular hospitalization plan if she haven't had one. Yeah. So it's a must. Yeah.
Cool. Natalie, Yen Yi, do you concur? Do you agree?
Yeah, I think also when you're younger, the premium will be cheaper, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think to make full use, and since you're already exposed to this knowledge on like the importance of insurance or investment, I think it'll be good if to start young also. And in fact, if you're only 20, it'll be great to take full opportunity of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. I hope that the person who asked the question takes the advice. Natalie, any thoughts?
Yeah, I think because different types of insurance ranks differently in terms of importance. So maybe if you are 20, you don't have much cash or savings, you can go for hospitalization first. Yeah, it's not very expensive. So slowly as you grow older, then you can look into other forms of insurance. Lah.
Wonderful. All right. Thanks. We've got another question from him or her. What is the minimum for Robo, and how much is the fee?
Okay, so with regards to the minimum of our robo advisory, which is the smart portfolio, the minimum sum for that portfolio will be $300. So there is a 0.5% fees per annum on a yearly basis only. So it's just only a 0.5% charge for the smart portfolio account, which is a robo advisory account. You just got to put money in, kick back and relax, and you can have your investment, the sum grow.
I like
You
it.
can choose to top it up if you want. Maybe make it like a regular savings plan. So every month you can top up into the account, or if you don't, it's fine as well. Yeah.
Great. Okay. We've got another question. How much do you suggest I should kickstart my investment? So the initial startup money. I'm guessing it's a case by case individual amount. Would you say that?
I actually do believe that right now, because we are all working adults, I believe that some of us have been through the phase already. So like when I think back, right, I only do like when I work part time, I only do have like such a little amount of money to actually save up and or to enjoy. So I
Right.
actually diversify it just by putting bit by bit on a monthly basis. So bit by bit doesn't mean that you have a lot of money also lah. So be it right now, right? I mean at this stage in life, I would actually suggest that perhaps like a bit into the stocks or even into robo, like a monthly dollar cost averaging technique, so that you can have best of both worlds. Yeah.
Right. So to use one of your metaphors, kick back, relax, and water your plants equally. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Did I sum that up right? Great. Okay. We got to get coffee in real life too, right, Vince? I mean, Chester.
Yeah.
My bad. See, Vince already set me up there. He got his name embedded in my brain.
Yeah, I
All right.
want to add on to Chester's point
Yeah, go.
on because Philip, we have a few products that's good for the common man, because generally our products are built for the retail investor. So we have products like Share Builders Plan, Unit Trust Regular Saving Plan. All these plans can just start through Gyro at $100 a month, right? You just put a small amount from your salary into investing. And like what Chester mentioned, you're investing regularly every. So that is the dollar cost averaging investment method. So you don't do market timing, right? Because we just started out, we are not very familiar with the market. And also want to bring in another asset class, which is the ETFs, right? ETFs was actually at 0%. So I just want to give more exposure to exchange traded funds because these are all passive kind of investments. Track an index. They can be low cost as well. And Share with Us plan actually have a 3 ETFs that you can buy into, with just $100 a month. Yeah. So start small, think big, and grow big. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Let's see. I think we've got another question coming in. What's the minimum return yearly for Robo?
For our so basically, right, for the robo advisory account, right, you can actually check it on our website. You can actually click on poems.com.sg and you just click on the under product and services. You will be able to see the robo sign. But as far as I know, right now the returns are the higher risk ones are literally over 11% on a per annum basis. but then we can't actually project the future returns. But as of right now, it is at 11+%. So I
Right.
believe that robo is one of the better instruments to use if you are if you do not have enough confidence in getting your stocks or your unit trust picked out on. So we do have professionals, fund managers to help you allocate and all. Yep.
Okay, awesome. And if they want to find out more, they can check out the website, right?
They can
Smart.com.
check out the website. They can even call us. I mean, our general line is open till 12 a.m. So they can actually know more and
Right, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we've got another question. This person has a trading account with Phillip Capital. Does he or she need insurance as he or she, this individual is well invested? What do you think? Do they need insurance?
Yeah,
Pardon?
actually,
Okay, go on.
on this,
Sorry.
I think the answer that I have would be, we only protect things that are valuable. So the very fact that we all have, this person that asked the question is very well invested. I believe and hope that your investment is also doing very well, and hence you would like to protect it. So we only protect things that are valuable, and hence it's even more so that since you are valuable and you have assets that are growing, you even more would need to protect it. So my take would be that yes, you do need insurance, even though you're already heavily invested. Yeah.
Awesome. That makes sense. So what you're saying, and just to kind of sum up, right? I mean, this is a great segue to conclude, really. Health and wealth, they work hand in hand, would you say?
Yeah.
Right? Great. I like it. Would you guys, Vince, Chester, Natalie, like to add on to that?
Personally, I feel that we should all ensure that our insurance needs are taken care of before focusing on investment needs, so that you actually build a safety net for you and your family with insurance first before trying to benefit from gains and returns with investments. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense also. Okay. Anybody else?
Definitely agree with Natalie. Yeah, insurance is the foundation of the pyramid. Yeah, once you have a solid foundation, you go on to build the wealth, and try to reach the top, the apex.
Got you. Let's see. Do we have any more questions? They should be coming in. Hold up. No, I don't see any more
I mean,
questions.
another way to look at this is basically, right, without adequate insurance, right? I mean, a health issue or any unfortunate event will actually put our life at risk. Like, we could actually be a burden to our families because we can't move, for example. So no matter how well your investment might or might not perform, I think ultimately protect yourself is the better choice. Yep.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm waiting to see if we have any more questions. But I like what you said. Hold on. Okay, this is a good one. So I guess before we end off today, could any one of you just tell us more insurance solutions that Philip has? Vince, maybe?
Yeah, I'll go first. Yeah. So for Philip, we are not just a single insurance company. So we actually distribute insurance products from 14 life insurance companies. So
Okay.
like AIA, Tokyo Marine, NTUC Income. Yeah. Generally, we carry most of the products except for two companies. Yeah. So with this, we are equipped to provide a holistic solution when it comes to planning for the client. Yeah. Because we can pick the best hospitalization plan, we can pick the best whole life plan, best term plan in that category for the client.
Okay, great. So we've got a question. Is there any insurance that any individual must buy? Like, it's
I
mandatory.
mean, with regards to that question, right, I believe that everybody has their own basket of eggs and all. So to my to I mean, thinking out loud, as for myself, I would think that hospitalization plan is a need. But then, the next question was like, to ponder is like, there's so many insurers out there, like, A, B, C, and which one should I actually pick and all. So, as mentioned by Vince, I mean, Philip is a one-stop center. I mean, we do have
Right.
investment products all the way to wealth accumulation product, health to wealth products. So, a call will be needed just to contact us. We will be able to direct you to a financial advisor for them to actually talk to you more, to give you a complete final financial assessment also. Or let's just say if you know what you want and you are comfortable in getting more protection, you could actually visit our website, which is our insurance website. It's also under the poems.com.sg under the insurance tab there also. So you can have best of both worlds if you wish to have a financial advisor to curate one for you, or if you would like to individually buy any products, you could actually have a look. Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, I couldn't
To
have said it. Okay, go on. Go on.
Yeah,
Ken.
to add on, okay, I come from Philip Investor Center, and we conveniently have centers around the island, north, south, east, and west. Yeah, Yenny comes from North Point. Yeah, I'm from City Hall. I have colleagues in Marine Parade, Jurong West. Yeah, so if you want to speak to someone about insurance, we are at the doorstep. Just step into the Philip Investor Center if you want to speak to someone. If you like that personal touch. Yeah.
I like it. Wow, look at you. Awesome. Yeah, so I mean, I couldn't have said it once again. I couldn't have said it better myself. For the audience that's listening in, if you're tuned in right now, these representatives right here, Chester, Vince, Natalie, and Yi, they're very educated in this subject, in this field. They know what they're talking about. They're available. They're willing to help. Like you said, he's willing to give you that personal touch. In the north, south, east, and the west, I love it. And they're there. Okay, we got another question. Insurance plans also can be used for wealth accumulation, right? Any thoughts? Yen Yi, I saw a smile.
No, yeah, as mentioned earlier, we have like ILP products that can serve like two purposes. But I think we also shared that maybe it would be better if we split the objectives. So like insurance is for protection and wealth accumulation growth. Yeah.
Right. And
I
that's
think what the person is asking is basically endowments or ILP. Just note that for example, endowments, there is coverage which is really very basic. Like it only covers death and terminal illness. Yeah. So for better protection, you still have to get a separate insurance.
true.
Okay, I just like to add on a bit more. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So if you are doing wealth accumulation for a fixed goal post, like a fixed goal, like your children's education. Your daughter is going to university in Australia, for example. When she's 19, it's a fixed goal. It's 19 years. Yeah. So you might want to do so through an education plan because there's a guarantee component inside. Yeah. Instead of a true because let's say investment, right? You're invested in the market. Let's say at the year 18, there's a market downturn, and all the funds are slashed by half due to the downturn. Yeah. So then that might affect the education planning for your child. Yeah. So you could use a balance of both, or if you're very well a seasoned investor, you could use investment. But if you're not so, maybe you can consider insurance education plan for that. Yeah.
Interesting. So have a good think about your intentions, really, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. Okay, we've got another question. These financial advisors, what is their expertise and net worth? Can they handle a $10 million account? From James Keswick. What do you guys say? Who would like to
I
answer
think
that?
for large sums, right, you can actually email in because Philip also have a managed account service. So basically with that amount, you can actually go for a customized portfolio. So you have a say in what you want to invest in or what you don't want. And then our portfolio managers will actually customize the entire portfolio based on your needs and wants. Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely, yeah. Some of my clients are actually in the customized portfolio service, and they're very happy with the service. Yeah, basically, you can dictate what the investment objective of the portfolio is, and from there, you can let the portfolio managers do the job for you.
Okay. All right. We've got another question. Must I visit the center to buy insurance? One second. There's more. Any online purchase?
Yep.
It's
Actually, we do have. Yeah. Hello. Yep. Actually, we do have online insurance so that they could actually purchase it off the website. Y'all can actually visit the www.poems.com.sg under product and services. Y'all could actually click on the insurance portal. So there are various type of insurance that you could actually buy. And right now, right, I believe that the travel bubbles are opening up and
right.
travel insurance are here to stay again. You could actually go up and get your travel insurance there. Yep, and enjoy the holidays also. I mean, right now, festive season, people are traveling out there. We do have travel insurance as an online purchase. We do have life insurance or even some critical illness insurance that you guys could actually consider. You can actually purchase it online. So as I
Yeah.
was saying now, right, we do have we work both ways. We are a holistic uh, uh, company, one-stop financial center. I mean, from wealth to health. So if you need an advisor, we are here for you. If you do not need an advisor and you wish to actually purchase products online, you could actually visit the website. Yeah. So we are all here
Fantastic.
for you. Yeah.
Super convenient, Chester. I love it. I might go check it out after this. And the insurance products are also on insurance.poems.sg, which is what you just said. Right. Okay, let's see if we have any more questions. Hold on 1 second. I wonder. Okay, I see somebody typing. Hold on. There we go. Um, okay. Insurance should be for protection. Investment needs periodically reviewed. When you move near to the time you need, you should do modification to your portfolio to a more conservative portfolio. I'm not sure if that's a question or a statement, rather.
It's a good statement, yeah. Because generally we use, as a general time allocation, it's 100 minus your own age. I'm 31, so 100 minus 31 is 69. So 69% of my portfolio should be in stocks. Yeah. So for my dad, he's in his 60s. So maybe 40% will be in stocks. Reason for this is to actually reduce the volatility in the portfolio. So because you actually want to take lesser risk as you get older. Yeah, that's the
Right.
general trend. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you. We've got one last question. Um, how much are university costs overseas now, including living costs?
I
Maybe
think I
Rosa,
could.
you
What's the
can let
Yep.
us know on that
Yeah,
since
Ross, you can advise us on that, yeah?
You can actually
Me?
advise.
You come from Australia, right?
Well, I went to primary school there. I didn't, and I actually went to university here in Singapore. I went to NUS. I'm Singaporean, so
oh,
I got that subsidized. I got that subsidy plan. What? Yeah. Yeah, I did not study finance that much. We're talking about university in Australia.
Yep.
If you guys know.
I actually do have some experience because I do have a sister. My sister actually went overseas for education
Yeah.
in the University of like in Australia. So
Okay.
I could actually answer that. The whole journey for her university experience, right, will cost about 200 plus thousand, inclusive of the living expenses there. So
Yeah.
it's pretty expensive, and I do actually chip in for her university. So yeah, I feel the pinch too. Mm.
Oh wow, your good brother Chester. Look at you.
Yep.
All right. Fantastic. So we're gonna sum up. I wanted to make a joke about beer, but I'm not gonna do it. It's all good. So let's conclude. Health versus wealth. Are they equal? Are they not equal? Take it away, cast. What do you say?
To sum up, I think both insurance and investments are required in a holistic financial plan for the long term. So neither we cannot do without either lah. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Fantastic. Any other comments?
I do actually agree with Natalie too, because it is like your left hand and right hand. One is health, one is wealth. You can't live without each other. But then if one is gone, you will feel like you are crippled in some way. So you
Yeah.
got to protect both hands. I mean, essentially, both are very important. Without wealth,
Of course.
there is no health. Yes.
And you know what two hands do when they come together, right?
They clap.
They clap. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Woohoo!
That's why they hired me to make jokes like that. All right, guys. Fantastic. Tune into the next session. It'll be in the third week of December. It was a great session. I'm looking forward to catching up with you guys once again. Natalie, maybe I'll see you in the office. Chester, I'll come visit you. Yenny, I'll see you in the next session. Vince, cool guy, cool jacket. Chester, you got the cool haircut. And 1 second, you can also, for the next session, this is on Facebook, right? Share with us what topics you're interested in for the next sessions, for the sessions after that. We'd love to talk about it. Vince, you've got a fan, The Zone, LZC. You can go visit Vince. He's in Raffles City. He'll help you out. So cool. Thanks so much. I'm Rashawn Gidwani. Tune in for the next one. Take care, guys. Have a good dinner. Have a good night. Peace. Peace out.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.
Just.
See y'all again, third week of December. Take care.